you have been drawn to the Ascended Master Thought, let's see what is the urgent message and guidance from Ascended Master Thought for you guys. Okay, so let's see file number 1, Thought group. What is the message? I'm seeing a sea turtle and I was hearing like slow down, there's nothing to rush. At this time you don't have to rush. You can just slow down, take your time and go slowly, swim with the waves. You don't have to go against. Okay, slow down guys. Okay, so let's see what is the message for you guys. Thought, Ascendant Master. I'm seeing seahorse, and whenever whenever I see seahorse, it's like seahorse. The male carry the responsibilities, like the egg. The female gives the egg to the male, and then the male is responsible for, for the eggs, for giving birth. Like, yeah, that's something I'm getting here. And they die also after that. Something is there like that. So I feel like there are certain responsibilities that you're carrying that is not even yours. Maybe you're taking upon too much on your plate. If that is the case, slow down, take a step back, and only take what is necessary. Okay. So you're a very strong person. We have the cactus here, but right now you're taking more than necessary. Yeah. When we are in this rush energy, hustle mode, we are not connected to our hearts. We are just distracted. Maybe we are sometimes very distracted, very tired, because so much is happening. Right? We are doing so much. It really feels like you have so much to do. Waking up, getting, doing the mundane things, then work, then again coming back. Like it's like a constant struggle. Even if you have some free time, you take upon other people's responsibility at that time. Maybe you don't sit at home too much. Maybe you're not connecting with your family or friends because you don't have time, because you're so in a rush, right? And there are certain things that you need to repair in your home. You're not even seeing that because you're so busy. So this is the time to come back to your home. For some of you, this is really, maybe you're not paying attention to your family, friends, because you're so much into your work that you're just focusing on that and you're not seeing what's happening in your home, right? Maybe you're just spending some hours only in your home. All the time you're out. So maybe this is the time to come to your home and look if there is something that you need to repair. Maybe you're not spending enough time with your kids. Maybe it is like if you're staying alone, maybe you have a pet. Maybe you're not spending enough time with your pet. For some of you, this can be, maybe there are certain repairs in your home and you're not staying in your home, you haven't even seen that. So maybe this is the time to look around your home, what needs to be fixed. When you slow down, take some time off, then only you will know what you need to do. Maybe your house is very messy. Maybe this is the time to declutter a lot of things, right? For other people, yes, it's like coming back to yourself. This home can also be you, coming back to you, your own space, your own heart. It's like a lot of juggling is happening. You want to accomplish a lot of things, but maybe you need to take a step back, connect with your own wisdom. Yeah, you are like a cactus who is utilizing all the resources they have. That's a good thing. But something that is not in balance, when it's too much, then it becomes really, really exhausting here. So I feel like that's something you need to work on. I did mention in one of the group, and I'm getting the same example here as well. In your kitchen, you left a food and it got bad. And when we leave a food that is bad for a very long time in the kitchen, it kind of starts to smell and it it can get to a point where the whole kitchen will smell bad, then the whole house will smell bad. That's how it is, right? What we have to do, we have to take that trash out, right? We have to clean our home, then only the smell will eventually go, isn't it? So something has to be repaired here. What is that? Something has gone bad. And here, thought, as an ascended master is telling you, in order to see that, first you have to take a step back. Maybe you're not even seeing that because you're so busy doing all the things, putting all the energy onto the things that you don't even have to put. Maybe there's too much going on. Maybe you're taking too much on your plate and you feel like that is something you have to carry because you're not connected with your heart. There are many things that you can let go of that you are not letting go of. And in order to understand that, you have to come back to your own home, your own space, your own heart. Okay? You need to ground yourself. And for that, you need to slow down. So let's see what else is the message. Urgent message and guidance from Thoth, Ascended Master. Yeah, look, the hunter. You're in this energy of the hunter, not taking a break, right? Again, when you are in this energy of the hunter, you have to be very vigilant, isn't it? You have to be very cautious because if you sleep, you might miss out the hunt, right? You might miss out something that you want. So you are in this energy right now of the hunter, where you are very vigilant, where you're very cautious because, oh, what if I leave this thing and at that time they come? What if I miss my opportunity? So you are just too much into it. Too much. And that's not what is required. You can sleep and you will not miss out on anything. You can slow down. You will not miss out on anything. It's just a feeling of fear. That's why you feel like you will miss out. So you have to always be, always looking at things like when this thing is coming, so I will not miss. It's like really a hunter going, and if they want to hunt, so they're not sleeping because they feel like, what if they sleep? That is the time the animal comes. What if they miss the chance? For you guys, you're not going to miss the chance. You can slow down. Actually, when you slow down, that's when you will know when is the right time to hunt. Right now, you don't know what is the right time, so you're going out at all times and you're not getting what you want, right? That's the energy I'm picking up. Let's see more. So let's see what else the tarot has to add. Urgent message and guidance. Wow, look, we have the exhaustion here. You need to ground yourself for sure. Look, comparison as well. And if you look at this image, there are two different trees. These two different trees have their own qualities. We cannot compare these two things. It's stupid to compare, isn't it? So that's what it has, its own qualities. It has its own quality. Why we are comparing? So maybe that is also something you need to know. So we have the Nine of Wands energy. Then we have this Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands. Again, here this group is, and look at these two energies and look at this energy. If you look at this card, these three women, even if it's raining, they are celebrating. They're enjoying the rain, and nothing is stopping them from celebrating life, right? But here we are, here right now, you are not in that situation, right? You want to move forward, you want to try new things, and it feels like you're putting too much pressure on yourself that you don't have to. Like a hunter who wants to hunt, and they're putting too much pressure that they're always hunting, like they're always at the out looking for their prey. But once we take a step back, once we release that kind of responsibility that we don't have to carry, the stress, look again, the stress. Right, again, it feels like the hunter is putting the stress on them that they are the one who is the sole provider, so no one else can bring anything, so they have to only provide. So it's like you are putting so much of immense pressure onto you that is creating a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety. And sometimes, if you are not, again, look with this guilt as well. If you are saying no, you feel guilty, you feel like you have to show up everywhere at every time, you have to say yes all the time. Even though you want to say no, you say yes. And maybe that also you that time you feel guilty for saying yes. If you say no, then also you feel like, what if this person will think, what that person will think, right? It's like too much pressure is there, and it's exhausting you, and that's what it is. Slow down, look at around you, look at the magic of the universe. There is so much we can celebrate, and you're not seeing what you have. You're just focusing on what you don't have, and you're trying too hard. Maybe you don't have to try too hard. All you need to do is right now slow down, ground your energy, so you will know exactly where you need to put your energy. Your energy is all scattered. I feel like this group is ungrounded, tired, exhausted, fatigue. Even if you sleep, you when you wake up, you feel fatigued because there is so much you're carrying. Even for some of you, these responsibilities are like you don't even see that it's not yours. Too much you're carrying here. And certain emotions that you don't have to carry, you're carrying. This is the time to release that. How can you release? Only by slowing down. Only by letting go of that responsibility. And look, these three women are celebrating life, celebrating small things, being happy for being alive, right? To have small things in your life, you got to see that. You got to have that gratitude. Yeah, that is the advice here. You're not a robot, okay? You cannot do the work 24 hours at a time. You're not a machine that can operate 24 hours. And even if the machine operates the 24 hours, sometimes it gets stuck, right? And we have to switch it off. And when it's on, then it's when refreshed. Have you seen certain mobile? Sometimes it needs that switch off. You need to switch off. Yeah, look at it's like you're not a robot to work 24 hours a day, to think 24 hours a day. For some of you, it's like mentally you're getting exhausted because of the thinking you have been doing, right? More than doing, you're thinking. So, in order to cut back on that thinking, you have to take a step back. You have to slow down. You have to spend time in nature. Yeah, you have to do things that make you feel like you're connecting to your body. Maybe having like a routine where you are just lighting a lamp and just sitting in front of it doing nothing. No background distraction, nothing. Maybe for some of you want something all the time. So even if you are sitting alone, you want that music, background music. Or if you're cooking, you want something background, right? You have to have that simulation all the time. And I feel like one thing you need to do is to go in complete silence. At least 15 to 20 minutes a day, you should just sit with yourself. Nothing, no distraction, no voice. Close your door in silence. Just sit. Just sit with yourself and do it every day. That will bring a lot of answers that you don't have right now. Okay? Yeah, you need to take a break. You need to really rest here. So let's see. We have fun time. Look, wow. When was the last time you celebrated something? When was the last time you had fun? That's what I'm getting here. Yeah. Look, when was the last time you just found a small thing and it made you happy? For example, if you look at children, small things make them happy. When was the last time when you achieved a small thing, or you found a particular kind of stone? It made you very happy. Sometimes When we were young, a small thing we find on the street, we pick it up and it made us so happy. When was that kind of happiness you had in your life? It really feels like the small things are the things that really make us happy, right? And here you are very attached to these all things. Yeah, when the rain comes, be happy for the rain, right? When, yeah, sometimes we see like, oh, it's raining, now I have to go out, and it is all going to be muddy. Rather than that, oh, it's raining, like two different scenario, right? Two different energies. When did you, yeah, it feels like you need to focus more on fun. You have been like so much of, you're tired. Yeah, you're tired of living life. I feel like hunting. It's like a person who has the sole responsibility to hunt and bring the bread. And here, this person is thinking that that's the only way to do it. No, no, that's not the only way. That's what the message is. By having fun, you can actually make more than what you're making. You can actually enjoy your life and reach your goals much faster. You don't have to live your life like that. But once you slow down, once you celebrate those small things, once you look out and look in the nature, look at the birds, and you have time for that. Like when you make time, that's when you know what you need to do. So sometimes we think like it's not possible. How, what are you saying, right? But that's the reality. When we slow down, that's when we know exactly where we have to give our energy, because your energy is completely scattered here. You're giving your energy everywhere. Maybe for some of you, scrolling too much is taking away your energy. It's creating a lot of emotional things that you don't need. A lot of information maybe you don't need. It feels like you are when we are scrolling through social media and getting a lot of information, you're like this computer whose memory is too much, and now the processor is slowing down. Now they don't know what to do, right? They're all confused. So in order to do that, you need to have a detox, a social media detox. As I mentioned, your answer right now is silence. You need to spend some time in yourself, with yourself. You need to spend time with yourself without any distraction. No noise, no TV in the background, no scrolling. Maybe you're someone who watches TV and scrolls in their phone, like two things at the same time. You cannot sit still doing one thing. Maybe you need to focus on that, doing one thing at a time. Okay? Having more fun. If you have a family, maybe you're not spending that much time with your family because you're busy with your goals, stressing too much. Maybe spending time with your family. If you have sisters, spending time with your sisters, with your friends is the key here. Look, we have celebration. You need to celebrate your life more. You are not. Okay? So let's see. Celebrate the small things. You are here today. You're alive. That's the one reason to celebrate. That's all you need to know here. That's what the message is here. Yeah. You don't need big things to have fun. You don't need big expensive things to have fun. You can just collect 5 stones. I used to play that game with stones. All you need to do is to have those stones and enjoy. You don't need to buy anything or spend money to enjoy life, right? What you have, you can make the best use of it. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, movement. Yes, look, you are thinking like you have to keep moving. You have to do too much in order to things to move, right? But the exact opposite is what thought is telling you right now. In order for things to move, you have to slow down. That's what the energy is, because right now you're exhausted, ungrounded. You're not connected with yourself, and your energy is completely scattered. So when you take that step back, you will know exactly what is the thing that you need to let go of, what is the responsibility that you're carrying. It's not even yours to carry. um and you will be becoming more conscious, right? When you become conscious, you don't give energy to the things that is not good for you. You become more grounded, right? And you will be starting to see small things where you will find enjoyment. And that's when the things that you really want will move forward. Yeah, that's what it is. So there is a little bit of stuckness here. There is a little bit like too much of tiring, too much trying. You're too much trying, too much you're doing. Don't do too much. Take a step back, and then you will know exactly where you need to put your energy. That's when things will start moving. And once it start moving, it will be very fast here with this ostrich, because ostrich runs very fast, right? So yeah, it cannot fly though, but it can run very fast. So let's see. Ocean guidance and faith here. Yeah, look, self-love is the key here. Maybe sometimes you feel like being busy is a good thing. No, it's not. Maybe you feel like it's a good thing, but it's not. It's not a good thing at all. You need to slow down. You need to take a breather. You need to, feel your breath. Like, you need to, like when we are breathing, we are not even seeing us. It's so easy to not see that we are breathing, isn't it? It's like just happening. So just sit with it and feel your breath, like how it's going up and how it's going down. Right now, do that. Maybe right now also you're doing two things at the same time, right? Just sit down. If you're doing two things at the same time, if you have 5 minutes, I would recommend that. Maybe you're a very busy person, I get it. But right now, your advice is that only. Sit down on the floor, maybe. Sit down. Just feel your breath now. And I'm getting goosebumps here. So just feel your breath now. Just feel it, right? Just feel your body. Like, yeah, that's what it is. Feel the love that is in your heart. What makes you feel loved? Write 5 things that when you do it feels very good. Not very bad, very good. Whenever you are, maybe there is a person that when you spend time with feels very good. Maybe lately you have been busy, so you're not spending time with them. Maybe this is the time to spend time with them, right? So write 5 things that make you feel very, very loved. It makes you feel very, very good. And do more of it, okay? Yeah. So let's see what else here. Okay, we have it on the floor. I'll take it. Look here. The next card is the secrets revealed. You're not seeing a lot of things. Again, the camel is resting. The camel is something that walks in the desert, isn't it? Right? And we have the cactus as well. The desert is there. Sometimes we just walk, we search, and sometimes we don't even find what we want, and we're just constantly moving. We're tired and we're trying too hard to search. But once we sit down, once we take a break, once we connect with ourselves, we will know the direction we need to go. The answers will come. The secrets will be revealed to you guys. That is the answer. Okay? Okay, so the final message for you guys. Final message. For some of you, you need to sleep properly. Take rest, guys. If you are not taking rest, take rest. Slow down. Okay. It feels like your cup is like you used till the last drop. And you're at the last drop. It needs to be refilled. Yeah, strength. You're using your maximum strength, right? With this cactus and the camel, all the resources that you have, you're using it. And if you keep going like that, you're going to fall down. Yeah, that's why you need to take a break here. Very important. You are very courageous. Yeah, but everyone needs that rest, needs that break. If you keep going like this, you're going to fall down. Maybe for some of you, health-wise, there might be an issue if you keep going like this. If you're not taking any break here, you need to take that break, slow down. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, convention, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You are never really alone, as we are always with you. So yes, it's time to slow down, connect with your body, mind, and spirit, so you can recharge, you can fill yourself. Okay, study here. Again, this is the time to study yourself in a way, to know more about yourself. How can you know more about yourself? By loving yourself, by taking care of yourself. You're not taking care of yourself. It's not only about eating food and all. Mentally, you're not taking care of yourself. You're not giving that love and light to yourself. Really, I want you to do one thing that really makes you happy. When was the last time you did something that made you happy? Or maybe when was the last time you did nothing? You deserve that, okay? Yeah, Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. Maybe it's time to study again, something new. Take time for that. Read a book. Maybe you enjoyed reading, but life got busy and you don't have time for that anymore. Maybe it's time to do that. Or from time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether it's learning new things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind, even with this love as well, something that we love doing. It really gives us a lot of energy, right? So this is the time to do that. Yeah. This is the time to gain that strength. It really feels like your cup is drained. It's time to fill back your cup. Okay. So yeah, that's the message I received for you guys from Ascended Master Thought. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. So if you have been drawn to Ascended Master Shiva, urgent guidance and message from Lord Shiva, let's see what is the message here for you guys. Group number 2. I'm seeing butterflies. Maybe you're someone who is seeing a butterfly a lot. This is your sign. Butterflies are a sign of transformation. So changes and changes. Something is changing in your life. So don't resist anything. Go with it. Go with the flow. Don't resist any change. Okay? Things are going to change. There is transformation. From caterpillar to butterfly. You cannot stay in your comfort zone anymore. You have to push through and you're going to become that butterfly. Yeah. You're coming out of your comfort zone. You will have to. If you will not come in, if you're not going to do it by yourself, you will have to. It feels like that universe is going to take you out of your comfort zone here. So don't resist it, go with it. So the process will be much smoother. Okay. I'm seeing a horseshoe as well. So it's going to be good only. The horseshoe talks about good fortune. It will give you good luck. So don't resist any change. Go with it. Okay. Yeah, you don't have to resist any change because you are going to be protected. You are going to be safe. And it is only going to give you those wishes and desire. So one thing you need to do is to go with the flow rather than resisting the change. The more you're resisting the change, the more things will be getting uncomfortable for you guys. It will get really more, you will have to put like too much energy. Don't make it hard. Okay, go with the flow, have fun in the process, and things will be very much better for you guys as you move forward. So this is like a transition period from caterpillar to the butterfly. And yes, when the caterpillar becomes the butterfly, there is a lot of pressure in order to become the butterfly. It's a little bit uncomfortable, right? For you guys also. That's the scenario I'm picking up. Lord Shiva is with you. He's protecting you. You don't have to worry about anything. You are going to reach the other side. You will be happy. You know, when you are going through that change, you might not be feeling that happy, right? But when this change will be over, when this transformation will be over, you will be like, wow, thank God it happened, right? So this is the time to connect with your heart, connect with the feeling of joy. Do things that makes you feel joy. So as you're going through this transformation, yeah, do things that gives you more joy. Meet people who makes you feel happy, right? Connect with the things that makes you feel more joyful. So yeah, there is a lot of joy. There is a lot of desires of yours coming true. Not only one, more than one desires. Your wishes are going to come true. So this is a period where you're going to get out of your comfort zone, but it's going to take to your place that will make you really really happy here. I'm getting the scenario of this boat. I have talked that in my videos, and I'm getting the scenario, and I have to say that. So a boat, and you are traveling in that boat. It's an old boat, and what universe, like divine, does is like they want to take you out of the boat, but you're resisting that, right? So first, divine will put little small holes. So yeah, universe will put small holes, and so you're like, oh my god, small holes. I'm going to repair it. Yeah, and you repair it, and then universe was like, oh my god, they didn't come out, so I'm gonna give them bigger holes, and then they repair the bigger holes. They're not ready to come out, right? And then what last happens is they just drown the boat, and then this person has no other option than to get out of the boat. So they get out of the boat. When they get out of the boat, there is another new boat waiting for them, right? So they're so hesitant to make that change that universe has to come and force. Don't wait for it, okay? Make that necessary change. Go with it. That's what Lord Shiva's message is for you guys at this time. Yeah. If something needs to change, go with it. Don't resist. Don't try to repair it. Yeah, change it. So let's see what else is the message from Lord Shiva. Ascended Master Lord Shiva's urgent guidance and messages. So we have the circle. Wow. Yeah, again, things change, you know. We have the cross. Very protective energy, okay? You're being protected. You're being guided, okay? So that's something I'm getting here. And with the circle, you have come full circle. You have come full circle. You have completed one chapter of your life. You have learned whatever you could learn there. That's why you cannot stay there anymore. You have to get out and learn new things, isn't it? Right, again, you have this handprint. You have learned everything that you could learn. No more learning is going to happen in that there. You have grown out of space. Like, you know, if you buy a baby bed, that baby can only be there for like 6 months, 1 year. After that, the baby is going to grow in size. You cannot fit a 2 year baby in a cradle, right? Small cradle. You will have to change the cradle, right? In order for the baby to fit in, you have to change accordingly. So that's the exact thing. You have completed something. Now you're trying to fit in somewhere where you cannot fit in. You have to change. You have to change the place here. And universe is showing you the way. And again, with this hand as well, you know what I'm being reminded in Hindu mythology. If you look at the statues, like the photographs of Hindu gods, they will keep their hand like this. It's like a form of blessing. And that's what I'm being reminded. So you don't have to worry when you're getting out of this circle, right? This cycle. You have learned whatever you could learn. It can be a pattern that has been happening, right? You've learned everything. Now you don't have to be there. This is the time to go to the next stage. This is like new beginning. That's the thing. But you are hesitating because you have been in this zone for a very long time. That hesitation is what you need to let go of and just go with the flow, because amazing things are there for you guys as you move forward. Yeah. So let's see what else here. As you move forward, you're very protected as well. You're very guarded with this hamsa and this cross, you know. You're protected. You're being taken care of. Don't worry. Just trust right now. Have faith. Okay. Ascended Master, Lord Shiva. There is a new beginning. This is time to take a leap of faith, guys. Trust your hearts. Trust your hearts. So, Lord Shiva, what's the message here? Urgent guidance and messages. Wow, look again the world. Look, we have the Two of Swords. This is your position. You cannot stay here anymore. And yet going from this to there, it's a little bit of fear. There is a little bit of not knowing where you're going. This is a familiar situation, even though it's like red color and the green color, right? And again, red, that's what I'm feeling like, something that is not that great. And now it's time to change. You have learned everything, you have grown, but now you are like in between these two things. Like, I want to go there, yet I don't know how to go there, right? Yes, how can I leave this behind? You can leave it. Make that change. Go with the flow. Don't make your life harder, because the more you resist it, the more harder it can become. So what you can do is just take one step, one step, one step, make the necessary changes, keep moving forward. What you can do today, do it, that's it. And rest, give it to divine, because divine is definitely helping you, protecting you. But don't resist it. Go with it, okay? There is a new chapter. This is about a new chapter of your life, right? We are the world here again, the circle. You have learned whatever you could learn here. It's time to end this thing. It's time to let it go, because you've grown there. Now this is a new chapter that is beginning for you guys. This is the 10 of Pentacles energy here. But here, that's what the 10 number and the circle is like. Yeah, you have learned so much. You have grown. There is nothing more here. Now it's time to go to this new beginning. So don't stay somewhere where you cannot stay. As I mentioned, the baby cannot stay in the cradle when it's born. It has to change. You have to change it. You have to make the necessary change in order to go to that next part. So don't make things hard for you. It is like the mind is going to be the problem, right? Overthinking, because this change is meant to happen. No matter what, you cannot resist this change. It's going to happen somehow. So don't make it difficult for yourself. Just go with it here. Yeah, balance yourself with this temperance card here, integration. Yeah, got to balance divine feminine and divine masculine energy. That's when you can trust your own heart, right? So balancing yourself, meditation, spending time in nature will all help. So again, temperance, maintaining that balance is what is important at this time. Don't resist anything. Go with it. Go with the flow. Accept change and move forward. You have grown something. Now you have to make the necessary changes. You cannot stay where you are. Where you were, a pattern is ended. Now this is like a new beginning. And yes, you're going into a place where you don't know where you're headed. It's like you're going into unknown territory. That is the fear that is stopping you from jumping to the next tide, right? Don't worry about the unknown territory. You will be happy. You will be safe there. So just trust your heart and keep moving forward slowly but surely. Okay? You're in the right hands. Don't worry. That's what I'm getting. You're protected. You're safe. So let's see. Don't worry about the unknown. And don't try to know everything. As you step, you will know where you need to go. Trust yourself. Trust your path. You have the blessings of the divine. Blessings of Lord Shiva. I'm hearing Shivoham, Shivoham. There is this mantra, Adi Shankaracharya's mantra. I would recommend you to listen to it. It will be very helpful at this time. Okay, when you're going through changes, these things will keep you really, really balanced. So listen to it. Okay. So yeah, let's see. You have a lot of cards here, and I feel like I'll shuffle again. Lord Shiva, what is the message here? Focus. Wow, okay. Focus. Focus. You just need to focus on yourself, right? On love. Look again, there is this heart. And other things, let it go. Just don't think what others are going to think. You just need to focus on yourself, on the things that is good for us. You focus on maintaining that balance here. Okay. What others say about you, talk about you, it's not yours to think. You have outgrown something. You cannot stay there. It's time to move. This can be a group of friendship that you have outgrown. Yes, you know that you cannot fit in there. Don't try to fit in somewhere you cannot fit in. You need to let go of it and move forward. So don't be afraid of anyone else's projection. You know what's best for you and keep doing that. Yeah. So maybe it's like changing friendship group, friendship circle, a circle, yeah. A circle, a people, group of people. No longer you vibe with them, but you are there is a lot of hesitation to leave them behind. But you know that if you stay there, you're not going to go, because there is another set of people that you're going to meet. New people, new things, new beginning. So don't be hesitant. Okay. So focus on yourself, focus on self-love, do what's best for you. The more you do what's best for you, the higher you will be in your vibration. And the more you do good to yourself, you will do good to other people as well. Right? That's all. Okay, so we have the magic stream. Like again, magic stream. Don't go against the flow, go with the flow. The more you go against the flow, look again, moonlight. The more you go against your intuition, the more struggle is going to happen. But if you listen to your intuition and keep doing what's best for you, things will move smoothly. So it's up to you in a way here. The more you resist, the more problems you will create for yourself, the more suffering. But if you are letting go of that and you are just trusting your heart and moving with it, things are going to be smooth sailing. Okay? So that's what you need to understand here. The major guidance is that if you are not listening to your intuition and if you're going against it, things are going to get tougher for you guys. But if you are ready to let go of it, your intuition will be like, yeah, this is something good, not good for me, I need to let go of. You listen to it, you go with it, things are going to be smooth sailing. So don't make things hard for yourself. Go with the flow. Things are going to become very beautiful for you guys as you go with the flow. Yeah, we have the comfort. So don't let, yeah, sometimes, the comfort. Sometimes the comfort zone can really, really stop our own growth. Don't let this comfort zone stop you from achieving greater things in your life, right? You will get much better things. You might be feeling like this is your comfort zone, but maybe in reality it's not. So that's why you're trying to. I did mention the boat analogy, right? Sometimes we feel like that's what is good, but once we get out of it, that's when we see a different world, and then we're like, oh my god, this is so much better than the thing that I thought was comfortable. So yeah, that's what it is. So again, the frustration, you can create frustration for yourself by resisting the change. That's where you need to let it go and trust. Don't make things hard for yourself. You will have to make that transition. You will have to make the shit. You are ready to let go of one chapter of your life. This is a new beginning. So don't resist it. Go with the flow. Trust your intuition here. Okay. So let's see Lord Shiva's message here. You guys, we have the harvest. Look, harvest season. You're getting to a very good season of your life here, a very good place where things will be much better than you ever thought it would be. But you will have to get out of your comfort zone. You will have to make that change here. So that's why you will have to trust your intuition. What feels right, do it. Even though there will be that fear to not make that change, go with it. Trust yourself. Keep going. That is amazing. Like, I really feel like good times are ahead for you guys. This new beginning is going to be very beautiful. You will be really happy. And as I mentioned, the boat, when it goes, then they see that it's a much better boat. Yeah, sometimes we need to open our mind, right? We are stuck in that comfort, and that's why we resist change. But once change happen and we see things, and yeah, when we see new things, we're like, oh my god, this exists, right? That's the energy. We'll be able to learn so much new. So that's the thing. Yeah, even if you're leaving some people behind, you're going to meet amazing people, better people than them. You've grown there. You cannot grow anymore there. That's the thing. And Lord Shiva is with you. So let's see the final message here from Lord Shiva. So you have a mother's love and you have inspired passion here. Two cards came. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that the special bond of love can never be broken. Or maybe you're stuck to something. Yeah, it's time to let it go. I feel like that. Yeah, yeah, you don't have to feel guilty of anything. Yeah, sometimes, it's very easy to get into this energy of guilt that we shouldn't carry. So it's time to release that. There is a grandmother figure, if there is a mother who is with you, telling you that everything is all right, you can make that shift, you can create that change in your life, and they are with you always. So if you have, I'm sorry, if you have lost someone, they are with you, telling you it's okay to make that change. It's okay. Nothing to feel guilty about. Move to this next new direction. They are with you. Everywhere they are with you. Okay, if you have lost someone. And look, again, maybe there is this necklace that means to you a lot. Yeah, maybe you have a necklace or something like that. It makes you remember them. Yeah, they are always with you. Okay, so we have inspired passion. Look again, there is this new life that you're going to enter, that is going to be much passionate. We have this new beginning card as well. Yes, there is this new beginning that is waiting for you guys here. So yeah, everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction here. There is a lot of passion as well. Life devoid of passion can be boring, uninspired blank canvas that slowly drains the soul. Now is the time to reignite your passions and rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn reconnect you with all that is sacred. That's what I was talking about. This is time to let go of the old and the new. These three cards are talking about that, right? Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. Uh, and again, one more thing, support from this mother figure, support from Lord Shiva. You are not alone as well. That's something you need to remember. That's all the message I received for you guys from Lord Shiva. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. We're drawn to Lord Ganesha, Ascended Master Ganesha. Let's see what is the message. Urgent message and guidance from Lord Ganesha. So let's see. I was hearing being to be kind. To be kind to yourself, to be kind to other people. More kindness is what you need to cultivate at this time. Maybe you're not that kind to yourself, so that is the thing. Or if you are not showing that kindness to anyone else in your life, this is the time to show that kindness. Okay, so let's see what is the message here. Oh, I'm seeing the shoes, and with the word perspective, it's making sense. Sometimes we need to get into other people's shoes to know their side of the story, and that's exactly what Lord Ganesha is telling you to do, to wear other people's shoes so you can know where they are standing, where they're coming from. Yeah, so that's why I feel like kindness is what is important. That's what you need to cultivate at this time. Lord Ganesha, what is the message for my file number 3? Okay. Oh wow, look, I was talking about kindness, and you have this tool, the repair tool with this mic. So the way you talk to yourself, the way you talk to other people, if it's not kind, change it. If it's more of like, oh, I'm telling the truth, but you're telling the truth in a very, very hurtful manner, in a rude manner, change your sentences, change the dialogue. And you can express yourself. There's nothing wrong with it. But do it in a way that doesn't hurt someone, that doesn't make someone feel like they are not good enough. Or maybe it's about you, the way you talk to yourself. Maybe it's time to repair your speech, where you have to repair your speech. Ganesha is talking to you about that. Maybe it's about your manifestation, and it doesn't happen, and you just speak to yourself in a very, very bad way. And you see that even if you speak to yourself in a bad way, negative way, the manifestation doesn't come, right? So we have this flying pig and the witch. So maybe this is talking about a manifestation that is not coming into fruition. It's because the way you talk to yourself is not kind. So there is some sort of speech repair that needs to be done here. If you're talking to someone else in a wrong way, rude way, stop it. Be more kind. You can, as I mentioned, you can share what you feel, but in a manner that the other party will know your point, yet they will not get hurt. Sometimes we are very rude with our words. Sometimes we just say without thinking. So maybe whenever you're talking to someone, if you're saying something that it will hurt them, maybe take a pause, a breather, and then form your sentences in a way that will not make them feel bad. Okay, that is something it's been highlighted. I was getting that very strongly here. And we have mermaids. So there is a desire, a manifestation that will come when you change the way you talk. Maybe the way you talk to divine, the way you talk to yourself. This is what it is. What we talk, that's what we manifest in our life. If we are always complaining, we are going to have more to complain. But if we are more kind, we will see more kindness. So what you want in your life, be like that. If you want more kindness, show more kindness. If you want more love, show more love. Right? So what you want to attract, be like that. So we have this, whenever I see this charm, it's like the Six of Pentacles energy. So there, if you, yeah, that's the thing. If you want to manifest something in your life, you need to be that person. If you want a good friend, you need to be a good friend. That's the example here. You cannot be a bad friend and wish for a good friend, right? You cannot be a bad friend to yourself and wish for an amazing friend. You need to be that good friend to yourself so you can really manifest an amazing friendship, right? So that's what I'm getting from these charms. Then we have the flower. No, this is not the flower, this is the butterfly, and it's like the protection here. Now, again, for some of you, if you have been not so great to your family, if you haven't been very kind to your family, it's time to show that kindness. Again, getting into their shoes and seeing the other side of their story. Yes, you don't have to relate to them, but you can understand them. It will go a long way for you guys. It will change a lot of things inside of you as well. Yeah. You will not feel this kind of anger if you understand their perspective here. Okay? So that's what you need to do. So let's see more here. We'll get more information. Let's see Lord Ganesha's message for Brooklyn Train. Okay. You have the council. Wow. Look again. If you look at this image, they're very they have closed their eyes and they're very connected to their heart. It feels peaceful. It feels pure, right? And we have the number 11, and the 11 number is the 11 number is the card of justice in tarot, right? And 11 reduces to number 2, balance. So again, balance is very much required. So as I mentioned, if you are not feeling that kindness within, if you're not showing that kindness, it's difficult for you to get outside of you. And with this counsel, yeah, maybe right now you are going through a stage in your life where you're feeling a little lonely. Maybe people are not understanding you, and that's why you feel like that kind of speech is coming out. Sometimes when people don't understand us, we can get like that. And I feel like Lord Ganesh really understands you. It's like no judgment here actually. He's not judging you at all. He's also understanding you where you come from. There is no judgment here though. It's only that sometimes we need to change things. We need to change our speech. We need to show that to ourselves so we can get it outside. That's how mirror principle is. That's how universe works, right? So here, purifying your words. If there are certain emotions that you're carrying, it's not good for you. This is the time to release that. As I mentioned, looking at other people's perspective will really, really allow you to find that kindness. If you go to their shoes and sit up and wear that shoe, it will really allow you to let go of certain emotions that is heavy that you have been feeling towards them. Okay, yeah. If this is like a situation where yeah, if there is a difficult person in your life, and it can be very difficult to show kindness if it's a very difficult person. Uh, but that's the thing. You don't have to engage with them. Sometimes we feel like we have to engage with them and we have to change them. No, maybe we don't have to do any of that. We just understand them and we just release them. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, sometimes we feel like, I'm getting this energy where a person feels like they need to make other people realize that they're right? and the other person will not let that happen. They want to know you that they are right. But in that conversation where we are trying to argue and make us feel like we are right, make them feel like we are right, nothing is going to come out. So it's better to be kind to yourself, right? In a way, it's better to be kind to yourself, to accept that they will not understand. That doesn't mean that you're wrong. For you, you're right, and that's okay. That's enough, right? So letting go of those kinds of things will be very helpful here. So maybe that is the time when you're arguing and trying to make other people know that you're good, or maybe trying to make them understand that where you're coming from. It's going to be a waste of time here. So it's better to let go of that thing. It doesn't matter what they think of you. Yes, sometimes we feel like it matters, but in reality it doesn't matter, because they are not going to, yeah, they are not going to let go of it. So it's better for you to let go of it and just understand that they will not change. That can be healing, right? That acceptance can bring a lot of healing. So show that kindness to yourself. I'm getting that kind of a message here. So find peace, cultivate that peace. And once you find that peace, you're going to get what you're feeling. So you are going to get that peace outside of you. You don't have to try or change anyone. You don't have to try that. All you need to do is to pull back, connect with your heart, and show that kindness to yourself, show that kindness to other people. That's it. Rest will eventually happen in a way that will give you that fairness, right? Something like that is what Ganesha is telling you at this time. You are right on track. I'm getting here. Only the thing is the speech here needs to change. Your goals, whatever goals you want to manifest, you're right on track. So if you're talking in a very, so again, it can be with your manifestations. If you're complaining about it, it will take time. So be grateful for where you are and keep going like that. Okay, that's what is important here. So let's see what else Lord Ganesha wants you to know. Okay, wow, we have this Ace of Wands with the Source here, and we have the Lover's card, and then we have the Healing here. As I mentioned, you need to make a choice at this time to listen to your own heart. That is what is healing you. Kindness will heal you. That's what it is. Once you put yourself in other people's shoes and you will understand where they're coming from, you will see that it's not you. It's not you, it's them. You will clearly understand that it's their problem, it's not yours. Sometimes we take it upon us. And that will be such a like it will be like a light bulb moment here for you. Yeah, why I'm even trying to make them understand when that is not even my job. And that light bulb moment will change a lot in you. It will heal your heart. um yes, that's what it is. And you will understand, like, I don't have to try so hard, I don't have to say that it's okay, let them be like that. I'm going to accept it, and I'm going to be kind to myself, and I'm not going to try harder. I'm not going to plead or say that understand me anymore. I know where they're coming from, and they are not going to understand me because they are in that state of mind. It's like that pure acceptance is going to heal you in ways that you can't even imagine. Mm, yeah, that's when the things that were stuck will start moving forward for you guys here. You will see something very, very clearly that you're not seeing here. So the kindness is what is you need to cultivate at this time. Be kind to yourself. And there is two aspects, so two things, right? One side of your story and the other side of their story, right? Two sides of coin every time there is two perspectives. It's like you're just seeing one perspective here, and that's why you feel like that kind of irritation and all. But once you start seeing that other side, you will be able to accept it. You will be able to understand, oh, that's just waste of time, I don't have to care about it. And as you let go of it, you feel it. Your mind will be so peaceful. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. There is a major release happening here. You will be releasing it. It's time to release this. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what else Lord Ganesha wants you to know. Yeah, wow, look, we have communication here. Wisdom, the way you communicate to yourself, the way you communicate with other people, that needs to change here. You need to be more kind. What kind of words you use on a daily basis? Please take a note of it. How you speak to yourself, take a note of it. Note of it. How you talk to other people, take a note of it. And if you don't like anything, you're talking it's like in a negative way, change it. Change it. And if there are people who are very difficult to communicate, as again, once you take a step back, you see things from their perspective, you will not want, that's okay, that I accept it, I'm letting it go. You will not carry any resentment, nothing. You will be able to understand where they're coming from, and that is going to heal you. Okay, so that is a message here for you guys. So let's see. Again, it can happen in relationship with family. It's like a light bulb moment. The understanding that you didn't have before, you can have that understanding when you are kind to yourself, when you cultivate that kindness, when you see things from a when you're open-minded to see things from a different perspective, when you're open to those things, right? Sometimes we're not open. We're just like, I am like this, I am doing this, and they will be like, I am this, I did that. So nothing is coming together, right? Because no one is trying backing down, and nothing will come out of it. And here Lord Ganesha is like, you take a step back for you, not for them, for you. And as you do it, things will be very clear. Okay, so let's see. Lord Ganesha's okay, we have the ghost lands. I'm going to take that. Wait a second. So the ghost lands. Look, wow. Okay, the number 17. Maybe you're seeing 717 as well. 717. Whenever I see it's the number, always remind me of like on track, right on track. 17 is the number of the star card as well. Okay. So again, 17, number 8. It reduces to number 8. Manifestations will be coming. But the worries, what other think of? Yeah, sometimes you want to prove your point, and it really takes a toll on you, right? Sometimes we are like that. I remember before I was like that only. Sometimes I want to make people understand my point of view, not understanding that they will never understand my point of view because they are not coming from that place. And sometimes it's difficult. It's difficult. I understand that because their way of thinking will be different. The way they have lived their life will be different. So it's just a waste of time. Don't waste your time or energy on to those things. Don't yeah, and don't allow people to make you feel like that you have to find ways in order to, like, yeah, sometimes we find ways like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do this, then only this person will see me. No, maybe you don't, right? Maybe you don't have to find ways to be seen. You be you, you be kind to yourself, that's all is enough, right? Okay, so let's see. Don't, it feels like don't beg anyone to be there for you in your life, right? Again, that's the energy. Maybe sometimes we beg people to be there for us, and they're not going to be there. It's like they're coming from a different place. So once we start understanding them, we understand it's just I'm wasting my energy, and that's when we can let go of it, right? And I see that kind of acceptance and let going is going to happen, and that's the thing you need to do. I feel like you will, once you start that start showing kindness to yourself, you'll be like, yeah, this is not worth it. I need to let go of this thing. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, wow, look, we have the trust. Trusting yourself is so important. Peace, again, the trust, the faith, you need to have that. And if you look at this image, the circle is like intersecting, right? And this circles, when they intersect, that's when the love happens, right? So this is the internal, this is the external. When it matches the same frequency, that's when love happens, right? That's when good things happen. Again, that's when we get our manifestation. So as I mentioned, if we are wanting love outside of us, but we are not showing that love, you're not going to manifest it, because your internal and external is not going to vibe. If your internal is full of doubt, if you feel like you need to beg people to be there for you, if you feel like you're not good enough, if you always complain, you're going to feel more of that. But once you pull back and you're like, oh, I don't need to think like that, I don't have to speak to myself like that, and you change, you work on it, you become consistent with it, and you're more kind to yourself. You're not allowing anyone to walk over you. You're not allowing anyone else's decision to be your decision, right? Sometimes you're not allowing yourself to prove your point, right? Sometimes we do that. We want everyone to understand us. Yeah, sometimes people don't understand, and we just want others to understand us. And once you recognize that that's not love, that's not kindness, I'm not being kind to myself. Um, yeah, kindness is like accepting that they will not change, and that's the thing, and moving on. Yeah, sometimes it's hard, but that's what Ganesha is telling you. So showing that kindness to yourself, showing that love to yourself, once you start doing it from within, that will be shown outside. So as within as without. What is, yeah, as within as without. There is this thing, not as below as above. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So, so as you have that trust in yourself, faith in yourself that everything will work out, things will start working out. That's what. Do you have that trust in yourself? Do you have that trust in divine that everything will work out? So again, this communication can be the communication that you have with divine. So I always talk about it, and Joseph Murphy's. I love Joseph Murphy, and he does talk about that prayer, the way we pray to divine. Sometimes we pray in a way uh, that is that is not going to give us the result, because we're not praying in the correct way, I would say. So for example, if we want to see, like, if someone is in hospital, right, and we are praying for their health, most of the times we pray seeing them in hospital bed. But what we need to do is to change that, and we need to see them having that fun, walking and enjoying their life. That's how we need to visualize, that's how we need to pray, right? That's the thing. That's what you need to change. The way you pray needs to change. The way you talk to yourself. What you want to see in your life, do that. Don't do something that you don't want to see. Okay, that's something I'm getting here from Lord Ganesha. So let's see what else here. We have the pleasure. Wow. Okay, for some of you, if you are into belly dancing or something like that, that will be very, very helpful for you guys. I have seen a video in which this woman talks about the belly dancing and how it can release emotions as well. It's yeah. There are, in some countries, it's been used as a form to release a lot of emotions. So maybe belly dancing would be a very good thing for you to connect with your body if you have some sort of shame regarding pleasure, right? To sometimes women have that, the way they have been raised, sometimes they've been told like that pleasure is not a good, that women cannot experience it. So if you have any of that thing, so connecting with your body will be very good. So belly dancing is something I feel like, if you can learn, if you want to do it, please do it, so you can connect with your body again. Yeah, it's time to enjoy your body. Okay, have pleasure. Yeah, yeah, pleasure is coming. Maybe you have every right to enjoy your body. So if you have some problems with that, if your partner is not understanding, it's important for you to communicate it properly. Like, I'm not loving this way, I want it this way. You have every right to communicate. Understand that, okay? Sometimes communication can really resolve problems. And if the person is not understanding, that doesn't mean that you're wrong, okay? That is something I'm getting here. And if you want any, like, you want to work through it, if you feel like you want more information, please seek the professional help that you want, okay? That's something I'm getting here. But yeah, if someone is telling you that you cannot feel pleasure, or if anything like that, is that's 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 not real, okay? You have every right to feel all the pleasure that you want. Yes. So don't let anyone make you feel like that you cannot enjoy life, you cannot have that pleasure, with body and all. Don't let anyone tell you that. That is also there. Okay, so let's see the final message. Sure. Again, belly dancing as well. Somehow it's been seen in a very bad way. Feel like that. Like it's sometimes it's been seen. Different people have different thoughts, right? And if you look at Indian movies, also there will be like all the men will be there and the woman will be dancing, showing her belly. It's taken in a very kind of a sexual way, isn't it? And sometimes we feel like, oh, it's that's bad. We cannot dance like that. Sometimes people will shame, but if you like it, go for it. Don't allow anyone to make you feel that. Okay? Yeah. So let's see the final message. Okay. We have the category giver and we have animal kingdom here. Yeah, like it feels like your heart is safe. You can give your, yeah, it feels like give your heart that love, that light. What you do, what gives you pleasure, do more of it. If you're not harming anyone, why can you not do it? Sometimes it's because other people, like, they might stop you from doing something you love, and you are like trying to make them understand, but that's waste of time. You do you, right? Well, sometimes it's okay if someone is not accepting us. What is important is, are you accepting yourself? So give yourself that acceptance, give yourself that love, care for yourself. That's what it is. Yeah, this group needs that. So, and I feel like Lord Ganesha is with you at this time. So maybe there is something that you want, and someone is not understanding, not accepting, and you're trying to prove your point. But sometimes, get into your shoes and you will see that they are not going to understand because they're coming from a different world. And they have to do that work. You cannot work for them. You cannot heal them. Yeah, we can try. We can work with them. But certain people are like, they have to do the healing. We cannot. We cannot do that for them. They have to decide to change. If they're not deciding, we cannot do anything. So what we need to do is to take care of ourselves. Do something that gives us pleasure. Do what makes us happy instead of making people accept us. We need to accept ourselves. That's it. We are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives. Just as you received care and love at the start of your life, caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. So it's like you need to take care of yourself. Yeah, that's what it is. Also, maybe for some of you with this animal kingdom, there are animals guides that are guiding you at this time. Maybe there is an animal that you are seeing constantly. Maybe it's whale, maybe a dolphin. So please check the spiritual meaning. Maybe there will be meaning. And connect with animals as well. Connect with nature as well. Okay. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gift to us. They have been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. Okay, so that's all I have for group number 3, Lord Ganesha's message. Hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Take care. So, namaste. Group number 4, if you have been drawn to Green Tara Ma, let's see what is the message. Green Tara Ma, your ascended master is Green Tara Ma. And let's see what is the message. Urgent guidance and advice from Green Tara Ma. Okay. So for this group, you are changing the dialogue. You have already shifted the dialogue that you have with yourself. So if you were someone who used to criticize a lot, I feel like you're changing that dialogue and you are praising yourself. Okay. But sometimes when you praise yourself, it feels too much. Maybe you feel like, oh my God, can I praise myself like that? What if I go over the top and think that I am very good, right? So I feel like Green Tarot is telling you you're very self-aware. You have so much of self-awareness that it's not possible at all. You know when to stop. You are not going to, go up like that. You are not going to be in that ego energy. Don't worry about it. So praise yourself. Maybe you have also thought that when you used to criticize, you might not have felt this guilty. Like now, when you're praising yourself, you might feel a little guilty. It's because of the way we have lived our life. So So praise yourself, and yes, don't worry that you will get overconfident and all. No, you're not going to get, because you're so much aware. You're so self-aware, so it's not at all possible. Okay, so let's see Green Tarama's urgent advice and message here for you guys. So keep doing, keep praising yourself, keep loving yourself, be proud of yourself. You're very self-aware. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, so let's see. Oh, there are a lot of charms that popped up. Wow. Okay, look, I have to take this. Wow. Okay, we have this caution, and look, we have the deer and the ring. And this is Aries energy. This is the first house and the wheel of fortune. Oh my God, this all makes sense here, isn't it? Because like you're very cautious of nurturing yourself in a way where you're praising. Sometimes you get very cautious. Again, this is about you. It's about the first house energy. It's about the self, ego, right? Again, sometimes you're like, oh my God, if I praise myself like this, do I feel like I'm good, better than someone else? No, you know when to stop, guys. You know when you are over the top, and you know when your ego is speaking to you. You know, and so don't think that that talking is not good, right? So sometimes you might feel, oh, if I talk to myself like this, maybe I will be over the top. I need to be cautious. I need to just stop it. No, you don't keep nurturing yourself. You are very self-aware, and this is actually building your confidence. It is making you the person you are meant to become. It is making you the best version of yourself. You are very powerful. You have more skills that you haven't even discovered yet. So keep doing, keep nurturing yourself, keep working on yourself. It's not selfish, because you might feel like that sometimes, because you're a giver. I feel like that. Okay, so sometimes what happens when we give too much to ourselves, we feel like, oh my God, am I giving too much to myself? Am I becoming selfish? No, no, this is needed at this time. Look, again, we have the deer, and whenever I see the deer is about nourishment, nourishing, right? And we have this ring, so commitment to nourishing yourself, because the way you have been raised, the way you have lived your life, your your ego or your fear will come and tell you, oh my God, you're doing it too much, you're nurturing yourself too much. Why are you doing that much? You don't need that much. Why are you taking care of yourself like this? There's no need for that. Why are you praising yourself like that? Do you yeah, that's our ego, that's a fear coming up and making us feel like, oh, maybe we cannot do it. If I do it too much, I will be over the top. Yeah, I will be overconfident. No, you are not going to be that, because you're very self-aware. So trust your intuition, keep building that. Keep working on yourself, guys. It's a beautiful thing. Keep going. Keep loving yourself, keep nurturing yourself. This commitment to nourishment is very important at this stage, so you can build a legacy that you want to leave behind. Okay, because you are someone who is going to be that chain breaker, who breaks chains from something that has been a pattern for your family, right? So you are that. So keep working on yourself. Okay, keep nourishing yourself. And if there are people around you who tell you that you take too much care of yourself, don't give them any energy, any time. Okay, just let it go. Don't think about it. Okay, so that's one of the message from Ventarama. And I got the download, and these charms confirmed it. It's so beautiful. I'm getting that. Yeah, wow, it's nice. I like that when that happens. And we have this dragon. Yeah, you are a powerful person. And I even feel like Green Tarama is there for you, protecting you. So be very compassionate to yourself. Keep on nurturing to yourself, because we have been lived in a society where kindness sometimes is not that much, right? We don't see that much of kind people, because everyone is going through so much. So sometimes all we see is rudeness. And sometimes we see kindness as well. And that's such a beautiful thing. And I even feel like that once we see kindness, once we live in a place where we see a lot of kindness, and then we go back to a place where there is a lot of unkindness, you're not going to be attracted to that unkindness, right? So again, you have been kind to yourself. So now you go back to unkindness, it is not going to feel good at all. So stay away from those things, those feelings. Stay away, okay? Stay away. Look, we have this flying pig. Again, the more you are in alignment with yourself, you're taking care of yourself, the more you are in alignment with universe. Sometimes we feel like that we have to take the pain of everyone. No, maybe what we need to do is to work on ourselves, right? That's what Green Dharma is telling you. You don't have, you cannot heal everyone, right? What your purpose should be, like doing the best for you, and as you do best for you, you are in divine alignment, and that's how your aura is going to radiate high, right? It's going to be high vibe. And that high vibe energy is what is required in our world right now. So, yeah, so do what's best for you, radiate high vibe, focus on your goals, focus on yourself, keep nurturing yourself. And as you nurture yourself, you will be doing a work that will help other people for sure. Yeah, for sure. Whatever you're doing will help someone in a way that maybe you are not recognizing, right? Your energy might affect someone and it will help them through their day. Yeah, so that's all you need to know at this time. Okay, so let's see. Green Taram has more messages from Green Taram. Okay, group number 4. Okay. So we have the giveaway. Wow, look. Again, the giving energy is very strong. You're someone who gives a lot, right? You're giving your amazing energy to everyone. You're in high vibe. I really feel like that. Do keep doing what you're doing because it's working for you guys, and you're right now in very high vibration. So keep living your best life. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. It's going to help someone around you. You might not see it, but your presence, your aura, if you are with someone, your energy is going to radiate high, and it will influence someone. Yes, it will make other people good. That's how your energy is. Yeah, so you are someone who gives a lot. Sometimes you don't even realize how much you're giving, right? So don't ever question, like, are you giving to yourself too much? No, you are not. Yeah, yeah. Keep giving to yourself, and you're very, very self-aware individual. I feel like that. So keep working on your self-esteem, self-worth. Keep doing, keep doing. You're doing amazing here, and that's all. That's all. So maybe there has been a doubt, like, what if I give too much to myself? What if it is that is bad? If that is the case, no, don't feel like that. You're doing the work, okay? You're giving your energy to people. It's helping other people. Whatever work you're doing, you're giving without expecting anything. You're like that. So you're doing amazing. Okay, I feel like that's what you need to hear. Okay, so let's see. And we have this lower world as well as the back of the deck card. Again, this lower world is our fear, right? It's our doubts. It's that negativity that sometimes comes up, or maybe there is someone around you who makes you feel like that. That you're giving too much to yourself, or maybe if you buy something for yourself a little bit expensive, they make you feel like, oh my god, why are you buying this much? Maybe you have thought about it, and then only you might have bought it, because I don't feel like you're someone who make impulsive purchases. If you want to make some luxurious purchases, you're going to think through it, and you will make a decision only after all the thought that you've given. And then someone comes and tell you that, why are you spending money on it? Please don't give any energy to them. Okay, so that's very important. You're already doing so much, and yes, the way you give to people without expecting, you are going to get your good karma. Okay, so Green Tarama's message here. um Wow, magician. Oh, do you know that you're a powerful manifester? So the more you're focusing on negative things, it is possible to happen. So just keep focusing on your dreams, goals, desires. And you are here for a reason. Your existence is what is important. As I mentioned, your existence. So keep working on yourself. All you need to do is that to raise your vibration. As you raise your vibration, your your energy affects the world. I feel like the world here, it somehow affects other people in a very good way. So if you we always talk about energies, right? Negative energies. And have you seen, maybe in your past you have experienced, when you're with a very negative person, sometimes you tend to take upon that energy, and you might feel it, and sometimes there might be changes in your own behavior because you're staying with that negative person for a very long time. It really affects our behavior. We become irritated. Yeah, a lot happens, right? But the same is with the positive. So if you're with a very, 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 very positive individual, their positivity is going to inspire you. It will help you to build something, right? That's the person who is very positive is you. That optimism is really much, really needed to our world at this time. So your existence is what is very important, and that's it. Okay. And again, you're a powerful manifester. So maybe there is a desire of yours also that is coming true. So keep working on yourself, keep nurturing yourself. That's it. What else? Gritarama. Wow, morality. Oh, look, I was talking about, um, you are very self-aware, and again, you have certain values, moral values, and you know that you're not going to cross that moral values. You're not going to do something bad. You know that. Then why are you afraid of nurturing yourself? Why you're afraid to give yourself that love? So don't be afraid. Keep doing you. And if there are some people in your life who might make you feel like that you are a kind of a person who is like egoistic, yeah, maybe there are people like that who makes you feel like you're spending too much, by not seeing how much you're doing, right? Maybe there are people who tell, maybe for some of you it's your energy, you kind of feel like you're spending too much, or you're giving yourself too much. Sometimes it's because the way we have been raised. Sometimes we have problem receiving, or sometimes we have problem giving to ourselves. Maybe you're someone who is okay with buying gifts for other people, but when you're buying something for yourself, you think a lot. I really feel like that. Yeah. So if there is an individual in your life who makes you feel like that you're doing too much, don't listen to them. Okay, that's something Green Dharma is telling you. But if it's your own inner voice that is telling you, yeah, you're going overboard with nurturing yourself, maybe you cannot buy that and all. You're very aware. I feel like you're someone, how much money you need to spend. You know that, right? So don't put yourself in this chain of feeling that you cannot spend enough or you cannot give yourself to this much, because this caution is too much there. I feel like that. Maybe instead of being very cautious, nurture yourself. What makes you feel good, do that, more of that. Okay, so that's very important. And maybe there is certain belief system that you need to break free from. With it's like for you guys, it's very easy to give away things, but it's very hard to accept things, very hard to receive things. Or maybe sometimes you have this idea, I have to receive these things from this side only. You're a little stubborn. Maybe you need to get rid of that stubbornness, and wherever you're getting, accept it. So be more open to receiving. Universe can show up in different ways, in magical ways. So be more open to that. Free yourself from that limitation here. That is something Vindarama is telling you. Okay. Look, we have this completion. There is this puzzle piece, and the reason you will be getting your answer why you have issues with receiving. It could be something happened in your past, and that's the reason why you took it very very strongly. That's why you feel like you cannot receive. You have to give more, and that some sort of answer will be coming here. And as that answer comes, you will be able to heal and move on from it. Then you will not have problem with receiving. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So let's see Green Tarama. So in the coming days, maybe there is some sort of emotions that will be resurfacing that will allow you to break free from this chain. And I feel like when I'm posting, there is, the next will be the full moon on Taurus energy. It's like, again, a values with money and all, right? Maybe this is the time for you to release that kind of feeling like that you cannot have more, right? You cannot buy luxurious things, that you cannot receive more. If there is something like that, you need to break free from those beliefs. Okay, so let's see what else here. Rintarama's message. Wow, like be confident in yourself. Keep doing you. Again, that's the thing, confidence. Keep nurturing yourself. The more you nurture, the more you vibrate high. The more you vibrate high, the more confidence you cultivate in your life. The more confidences you have, you're going to receive. You will feel like you're worthy to receive certain things. So that confidence is the key to your success. You're a very sensitive person. So please protect your energy as well. Your aura is very high vibe, so that's why many people will want your energy. So only give your energy to the people who really value you, Don't give energy to the people who always criticize you. Please stay away from those kinds of people as well. Okay. So let's see what else. Rain Parama. Wow, coming apart. Yeah, there is a belief system that it's time to come apart with that. Yeah, it's time to change that belief. There is something like, again, it's time to let go of it. That's not for you anymore. This is some, yeah, again, this can be a value that you had. You're someone who values your tradition a lot, but there is certain beliefs that has been stopping you from living your best life here. So that's something you need to change. That's something you need to free yourself from. Okay? Yeah. What is it? Again, it can be with receiving things. Yeah, for you guys, I am getting that issue. Or maybe you feel like you can receive this much only, not more than that. It's like a belief that you had. Even though you want more, you feel like it. There is this belief, strong belief. I feel like something will be resurfacing in this full moon in Taurus time. At that time, release that. Let it go. Okay. So let's see. Oh, this, the number is also 10, and 10 reduces to 1. We have 1 1. Maybe you're seeing 1 1 1, and we have 23 reduces to number 5 as well. So 5 5 5 1 1 1. These might be numbers you're seeing right now. It's like to make that change, to release that belief. Yeah. And whenever you notice 11 11 or 1 1 1, what were you thinking at that time? Please take the note of that. Maybe there will be a message for you. Okay. So let's see. Green taras. Nice. Advice and guidance here. Okay. So we have stop. Yeah, wow. Something needs to be stopped, right? There is some sort of feeling, some sort of fears, something that you feel like you cannot have it. Maybe you feel like that you're not worth it. You are worth it, okay? So there is definitely those kinds of feelings that come. This is related to some of your belief system that you cannot receive that much more, and whenever you think about it, you feel like, oh, you're overdoing it, or you cannot, again, it can be like you feeling like you cannot be too much proud of yourself, or you cannot receive that much, you cannot spend that much. Oh yeah, that kind of energy is there. Or maybe it's like when you receive too much of love, you feel like, oh no 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 no, I cannot receive that much love, and sometimes you do something to sabotage that. Don't do that. There is some sort of beliefs that is coming here that is making you feel like that. Maybe there has been a scenario where you felt loved and something bad happened. So maybe whenever you feel too much of love, you're very scared, subconsciously. I feel like there is the self-sabotage habit that comes out. This is the time to understand that that's that belief and release it. So it doesn't affect your life in the future. Okay. So make peace with it. That's what Green Karama is telling you. So let's see what else here. Green Karama message, Arjun guidance, and wow, alchemy. Look, we have the magician and alchemy. You can create anything from scratch. You can turn copper into gold, or lead into gold. You have it in you. You have all the skills. You have it in you, guys. So that's the thing. You raise your vibration, you work, you can receive anything that you want because you're a powerful manifester here. So always understand that. So there is some sort of belief regarding, I feel like with second house energy, with receiving, with house values and all, self-esteem, self-worth. Something is there here that you need to work on and use this Taurus full moon to your advantage. Look, there is something that you need to cut cords with. Again, this can be your home values, the way you were raised, the way you were told that this much only you can get, that much only you can get. Or maybe there might have been time when you received a lot of love and something bad happened and you felt like if you receive too much of love, something bad will happen. Yeah, that all beliefs needs to go here. Yeah, you need to cut that here. Okay, so let's see the final message here from Green Tarama. Final message. Final message. Green Tarama. Final message. Maybe you've seen snakes recently in your dreams and all. It's time to shed that skin. It's time to shed that belief system. Yeah. So take note of your dreams as well. Okay. I have it is in the floor. I will take it. So you have the card of soul power. Always remember, you are a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Nurturing yourself is very important. Okay, commitment to nourishment. Your soul is your true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. So, yeah, Green Tarama is sending you so much of blessings. I feel like that she's giving you the power whenever you need it. And you are a magician, okay? That's something I'm getting. And then we have the back of the deck energy as be proud as well. I will take that also for you guys. So yeah, be proud of yourself. You have done so much, and and I feel like you can receive how much you want to receive. There is no limitation with receiving. Okay, so remember that. Don't limit yourself with that. It's time to celebrate all that you have achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge that what you have achieved and to be proud. This kind of I talked about like being proud of yourself, and then you stop yourself from not feeling like that because you become very like, oh, what if I go overboard? It's okay to do that, isn't it? It's okay to be proud. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys from Green Dharma. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. So if you have been drawn to the Ascended Master Athena, let's see what is your message, urgent advice and guidance from as your Ascended Master Athena, Goddess Athena. So let's see what is the message here. And she has this owl as well. So I'm very drawn to owl. Maybe you're seeing a lot of owls. It's a sign that your intuition is on point. So keep nurturing your intuition. Keep trusting your path. Keep trusting your heart here, and you have a lot of wisdom within you. You don't have to seek someone else's guidance here. You can seek your own inner guidance. You know what's best for you at this time. So trust your intuition here. Trust your own wisdom. Trust your own guidance. So for some of you, there is like if you are feeling a little doubt or fear and seeing a cave, so maybe spending some alone time will be very beneficial for you to so you can access your own wisdom. And as you ask from Ascendant Master Athena to get the the clear information, she will give it to you. So trust that inner voice, trust the subtle voice here within you. You are doing you're doing amazing. Keep going, keep trusting yourself. I even feel like for this group there is a major glow up, physically, mentally, spiritually. You're glowing up. I see that. Um, so yeah, if you feel like you need some time alone, do that. Okay, spend a little time with yourself, to connect with yourself, to connect with your heart. Your intuition is guiding you. Your intuition is on point. Yeah, your intuition is like this group's intuition is very, very strong. So seek your own guidance. You know what's best for you. Okay, so urgent advice and guidance here from Ascending Master Athena. Let's see what's the message here. Oh, you have very little chance. Okay, so whenever you listen to your intuition, you feel peaceful. That is, whenever our intuition is not going to cause a lot of your problems. It's like it is going to be subtle and it will be encouraging all the time. It's like a voice that you cannot stop. It's not the heavy voice that makes us scared. It's like a small voice that encourages us, that tell us go, go, go. Sometimes when we wake up, we feel like, oh, I need to start doing this, and when you don't do it, it's like do this. It's like in a very, very subtle voice, and we feel like, oh, I need to do it, I need to do it. And when you do it, you feel very good, you feel very peaceful. Listen to that voice. Listen to that voice. That's the thing. That's what the things. And once you start listening to it and making the necessary changes, there is going to be amazing things that is going to be given to you guys. I'm getting here. Amazing changes will come that will make you very, very happy. And again, there is certain changes that you need to make in your life. So in the coming days, your intuition will be guiding you. Please listen to it. So instead of taking someone else's advice, take your own advice, take your own wisdom and work on it. It is going to create so much of happiness in your life that you never expected it would create, right? So listen to the small guiding voice that is at your command at this time. So use it to your advantage here. That's what Goddess Athena is telling you. That is the message here. So let's see what is the urgent advice and guidance for you guys. Okay. Wow, there is harvest. This is your harvest time. The corn look this. Yeah, it's about the harvest, and we have the number 10. You have completed a cycle. I feel like this group has gone through certain tests and you have passed the test with flying colors, and now this is the time for rewards for harvest here. So things are going to change up for you guys. I told you you're going to glow spiritually, physically, mentally, in every way possible. You're going to glow. People are going to notice you as well. Your glow up is going to be amazing. So people will be noticing you more. I feel like physically as well, you're becoming more attractive. Uh, I feel like you are going to get a lot of recognition like that as well. Or maybe for your work, you will be getting recognition. So with this pawn, this looks like a very good time of your life that you're headed. So listen to your intuition, keep doing what your intuition is telling you. I feel like already you're someone who believes in yourself and keep listens to your intuition, keep doing that. But if you're not someone who listens to their intuition, if you're someone who always asks for other people guidance, this is the time to not ask for other people guidance. Do what you feel like is right, because that's the right thing to do. Okay. So there is a lot of positive energy here. There's a lot of good things. It's like rewards. It's a harvest season for you guys here. Okay. You're getting into a very good time of your life. And the urgent message is like listen to your intuition and take action according to it. Don't seek others' guidance. Seek your own guidance. You know what's best for you. Okay, so let's see what else here. Athena goddess. And you are someone who is a learner, and you are someone who is going to be a lifelong learner. So if you feel like if you feel like you need to read a book, go ahead and do that as well. Okay, you will be guided towards new information here. I'm getting that as well. What else here? Athena goddess message. Wow, look, we have the Ten of Cups energy. I did mention, right? Beautiful time. I had positive time. Look, we have control, aloneness. There is a little bit of need to spend some alone time with yourself so you can know what's best for you. Aloneness doesn't mean loneliness, right? Aloneness is some person who is enjoying their own time with themselves. You need to have that kind of a routine where you spend time with yourself. Maybe going on dates with yourself is something recommended. Go on a coffee date with yourself, or maybe somewhere go walk in nature by yourself. Go by yourself, go shopping by yourself, right? Do things by yourself. If you're someone who is always surrounded by people, make some time for yourself where you're being with yourself, and some time where you are in silence with yourself. Okay, so if you're someone who eats while scrolling, stop doing it. While eating, be present and just focus on eating. If you're washing dishes and you are hearing loud music, maybe it's important to just slow down the music and listen to music that is like more in harmony with you. It's like the slow music. If you're someone who always talk, this is the time to listen more. Okay. Yeah, a little bit of silence is required. I feel like a little bit of distraction is there in your life right now. Maybe you get distracted very easily, or maybe you're someone who cannot work in silence. You need some distraction. You need a background noise. If that is the case, cut those background noise here. That's something I'm getting here. And if you're someone who feels like, oh no, I don't know what my intuition is telling me, I don't know, I feel like that, there is this exercise for you. Buy a book. If you already have a book, take it, but it should be nothing should be written. And in that book, every day when you wake up morning, first thing you need to do is to take that book and write 3 pages about anything, just whatever comes out, write. And if you don't know what you write, what you want, don't know. If you don't know what to write, I don't know what to write. I don't know what to write. Write those 3 pages like that. Starting when you start, you can do that. Later you will be able to write things, and it will really be helpful to know to you. Yeah, it will be really helpful for you to know about yourself. So that's how you can connect with yourself. That's an exercise for you guys. If you're interested, do it. And for many of you, I don't feel like you need that. But if you feel like you are someone who is not in touch with their intuition, this is what you need to do. And we have this control here. Yeah. Wow. Again, I'm getting like everything is in control. Yeah, you can control anything. You can control your mind. You're that powerful, guys. You can, again, the way you want an outcome, you can make it happen. You have that. If you keep your thoughts in a way that you want, like again, if your thoughts is like, I want this outcome, so I'm just focusing on the positivity of it, you can make it happen. You're very powerful. Yeah, you're very powerful. So keep on sharpening your skills here. Keep on learning. Yeah, keep on learning new things. So reading books, studying is something I'm getting here. Sharpening your skills, like the knife, when we use for a while, it will not be able to cut that much. We have to sharpen this knife. That sharpening is what is required here. Reading books, upgrading your knowledge, reading more. That is something, is one thing you need to do, right? Yeah. And we have celebration. Look, there is definitely celebration. There is like definitely happiness coming your way. And sometimes we need to start celebrating the small things in our life. So if you're not interested in writing those 3 pages, start with gratitude. Okay, write 10 things every day that you're grateful for. That will be very good for you to access your own intuition. I feel like gratitude is something that's so high vibe. That's such a beautiful emotion, feeling that gratitude to be here in this world, to enjoy the small things. That's such an amazing thing. So once we are in this gratitude energy, we're going to be more optimistic. We'll see the more positive side of life, right? We automatically will see. So cultivating that is important. For many of you, I feel like you have already cultivated it, and you are already someone who looks at the small details of life that gives you happiness. You're not someone who just wants that big goal. You're like, I have achieved this small goal, I'm happy for it. So yes, you have big plans for yourself. So you know that as you celebrate the small wins, that's when you get the big wins, right? So keep on doing it. So even when things feel a little bit off, focus on the small things that makes you happy. Focus more on positivity at this time, because there's a lot of goodness coming your way. So the more you focus on this optimism, the more you will be able to access your inner calling, because the less you will be focusing on fear, right? So your ego mind cannot come and make you feel like that's not the that's not the guidance. You have to ask someone else. No, when you are in touch with yourself and you're feeling very positive, when you're feeling very optimistic, you will tend to listen to your heart more as well. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. There is a lot of happiness here. Harvest energy. We have 10 of cups. We have the corn. We have the celebration 3 of cups. So your skills. I feel like all the work that you have done is going to show up for you guys. The results are coming. But keep working on yourself. Don't stop working on yourself. Okay. Keep brushing those skills up. Keep practicing. Keep learning. Yeah. So let's see. Athena goddess here. What's the message here? Manifestation and moods. Oh wow. Look, again, your moods can affect your manifestation, right? So again, emotions. I did talk about emotions. Gratitude is the highest emotion, right? And when we are in the gratitude energy, we will see our manifestations coming faster if we are focusing on that outcome. Like you're grateful for wherever you are, and you are in this energy of gratitude. You're going to see your manifestations coming much faster. But if you are in this energy or this things are not working out, if you're in this mood of disappointment, you're not going to see your manifestation. You're going to see more of the disappointment, right? So you have understood that, isn't it? For many of you, you know that. So again, the mood is where you need to take your control back. Okay. So it's very easy for us to not see results. Sometimes it's very easy for us, like when we don't see results, we get disappointed. Rather than seeing, oh, I made it this much happen, and I know that I need to change this so I can get a better result. We don't focus on that thing. We focus on the lack sometimes. We focus on the limitation, and it's very easy for us to get down, right? We get disappointed when we don't see the results that we want. So here the key for you guys is to stay that high vibe here. Yeah. Someone, yeah, sometimes it's okay to experience disappointments. I'm not saying that you have to cut that kind of feelings, but here, the message is like, you are someone who is much forward in your spirituality. This is not someone who's starting here. I'm getting that energy. Athena goddess is telling you. So you are someone who knows a lot of things about the emotions, about your moods and all. So right now, the only thing that can come in between your manifestation is your mood here. So here, that's when you need to control. You need to brush up and you need to understand. Yeah, I cannot stay in this energy and expect this result. So I need to just take a step back. Take a breather and find ways. Maybe there are ways where you can um, come back to your good mood, right? Maybe finding ways will be very helpful. One thing I did is like whenever something scares me, whenever some fear comes up, sometimes we are all human beings and fears are common. Sometimes we see news, sometimes social media. It's very easy for us to take that fear, isn't it? So what I did was like instead of focusing on the fear, I focused on the ten things that is opposite of that fear. I just, so for example, if it's like a health scare, if you're worried about your health, so I just thought like 10 things that I'm doing that is very healthy. So that's what I did. And it really uplifted my mood. Otherwise, I would have just focused on that vibe of fear. Sometimes we get very fearful. I would have just given all my energy to that fear. So what I did at that time was I just thought 10 things what I'm doing is very healthy, and it really made me feel good. By the 10th one, I was like, yeah, I'm doing all these things that's so healthy, so why should I fear that? So like that change your mood. It was going to be very very good. So again, if it's about money scare, so maybe it's finding 10 things you're doing right to invest money. Like I'm doing this, I'm working this, I'm working this. Write those 10 things. It will really change your mood. So that's one thing that you can do here. Okay, and I feel like a very sensitive person. Sorry what I said. You're a very sensitive person as well. We have the sensitivity as well. And sometimes you tend to take other people's energies as well. So again, if it's like a fear, you're taking other people's fears. So that's why it's very important for you to protect your energy, okay? Sometimes the mood that you're taking, if you're suddenly feeling disappointed or unmotivated, it might be energies of someone else. So please protect your energy. Okay, so let's see. What else for Athena Goddess group? Athena Ascended Master message. Okay. So we have dragon lie. Again, this is talking about the small fears we can have that take us so much space in our life, isn't it? Small fears can grow into big fears, right? And it's time to get rid of that. When it's small, at that time, get rid of it. Don't let it become big. Don't let it scare you. When it's small, just find ways to let it go here, as I mentioned. Okay. I feel like we rise above your fears here. So the more you rise above your fear, the more you're going to be connected to your intuition as well. Okay, we have the golden palace as well. Slow and steady. You don't have to be very hard on yourself as well. We have metamorphosis and golden palace. So again, there is a sense of abundance that is coming into your life. Things are changing. Again, there is change in your abundance here. You have been working really hard. I feel like that you have been doing work. Maybe you might be working on yourself mentally. You have been focusing on your spiritual health, your physical health, mental health, and I feel like you're glowing up. So all those results that you want to see is going to happen. So be in that energy, okay? Your inner guidance is very clear. So when we're going through changes, sometimes certain changes will be, sometimes changes scare us as well. Don't be scared of that, okay? There is beautiful things coming in your life. I feel like that with this golden palace, there is a lot of abundance. We have the corn, we have the 10 of cups. A lot of satisfaction, fulfillment is definitely there here for you guys. Okay, so let's see. Athena goddess, Message Athena, ascendedmasters. Message here. We have consciousness and anger. Look, again, this consciousness makes me realize, I did mention, we got to focus on the things that we want to see in our life. That is where we are going to be mindful. So if you are just getting angry over small thing, it's like you're giving your energy away, you're giving your power away. You need to be very conscious of it. So maybe sometimes we burst out, we show our anger when we don't have to show. Small things sometimes make us angry. So that is the time. This is what you need to take control of. You need to take control of your mood. Don't let your mood take control of you. That's what you need to learn, guys. And we have the King of Swords as well. So maybe you're someone who have already doing it, but there are times when you get, your emotions control you. Yes, it's okay to have anger, right? You can experience anger, you can experience sadness, but don't let that thing control you. You control that. So if you're angry, yes, you can have that angry, but bursting out, throwing things away is not something you need to do. You can have that anger and be very conscious, like, I'm angry, maybe I need to take a breather, I can take a step back. If you're angry at your son or daughter, maybe taking a step back, going somewhere else and sitting, and when you cool down, then you can come and talk to them, right? But bursting out at them, loudly yelling, will not do any good, right? So this is where you might have been already focusing on it. Be very conscious of it, okay? And again, sometimes you fall down, sometimes you get angry. Don't beat yourself for that. Take charge slowly and steadily. You will be able to take control over your emotions, okay? So you will be very conscious of that as well. Take your time, it's okay. Don't be very hard on yourself as well, okay? So let's see. We have one card on the floor. I'll take that, but I want one more. Okay, that also fell. So I'll take those two cards. Look, we have self-sabotage and etheric codes. Look, you need to free yourself from some sort of self-sabotage. Yeah, maybe you promise yourself something and then you just do that same thing again. So maybe that is one of the self-sabotages where it can be because of some sort of childhood issues that you had. That's why you kind of self-sabotage yourself. It can be like feeling good when everything is going good. You're like, oh my god, what if that goes wrong? And your mood changes because you focus on your fear. That is kind of a self-sabotage. Isn't it? Not experiencing that joy because you are fearful, what if that goes wrong? So in that, you're self-sabotaging that joy that you have. Don't do that. Cut the cords for that, okay? Yeah. So for some of you, it can be like, maybe when you were happy, when something happened and you were happy, your parents were not happy, right? You thought that your parents will be happy, but they were not. And some major issue happened when you were a child. And now what happens whenever you are happy? That self-sabotage comes. Oh, I'm happy right now. What if someone else will not be happy? So I cannot be happy. So kind of self-sabotaging yourself. It's time to cut the cords here. Be very conscious of it. Be very aware of it. When you're becoming aware, you can really let it go. Okay? It's time to cut that. It's time to forgive yourself. It's time to forgive those people who have made you feel like that. Yeah. Okay, so that's the message here for you guys. Let's see the final message of Athena, ascendedmaster, for group number 5. Final message. Oh, that trust. Wow, that came very fast, Trust here. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. Oh my god, that's what I was talking about. Intuition, trusting your intuition, not logical mind, not your not guidance from other people. It's your time to listen to that inner voice. That's right for you at this time. So the logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. So trust your intuition, guys. And the back of the deck energy is a child's love here. Wow, look again, there has been some sort of self-sabotage childhood issues that will be coming up. It's time to clear that, being very conscious and let go of this self-sabotage habit that you have. It is going to be different for everyone. So as you're becoming more conscious, you will be able to understand why you self-sabotage certain things, why you think like that, right? It will be very clear at that time. Release it. At that time, you can trust your intuition. The love between a parent and child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as a part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves the biggest part of our hearts. Maybe for some of you, this is also a time if you're a mother. The way you were parent, you were parent. You're not going to do that. You're going to use a different set of approach to parent your kid, and you're doing good. Keep doing whatever you're doing. You're doing your best. Okay, so there might be times when your mood shifts, that there might be times when you are a little bit not so conscious when you're raising a kid. Sometimes you fall when you wake up, but sometimes you fall, you get up and you change your attitude and behavior. You're doing amazing. So don't feel too hard. Don't feel like, oh yeah, don't feel like you're doing not that great. You are doing amazing. Okay, as a mother, as a father, you're doing amazing. You're doing so much better than your parents did. That's something. Yeah, yeah. You're trying your best to break free from the generational trauma and all. You're not following that pattern. You're doing amazing. So there will be times where you will lose that control, but you will be able to take back that control as well. So keep sharpening those skills. Keep working on yourself. Okay, be very conscious. You're doing amazing. Okay, as a parent. If you needed to hear that, as a parent, you're doing amazing. So don't feel like that you're not doing amazing. You are. Yeah, it's okay. Sometimes you fall, but you say sorry, right, to your kids and all. So don't worry, don't worry, you're doing amazing. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. Here, hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. You have been drawn to Ascended Master Mary Magdalene. Let's see what is the message here for you guys. Urgent advice and guidance from Mary Magdalene. Let's see what is the message here. Group number 6. I was feeling like you have forgotten something and that is going to come into surface. Some sort of past memories that you have forgotten, it's going to resurface. So yeah, something with healing, you will be able to let go of it. Some sort of memories I'm getting here. That these memories are not coming to make you feel painful or something like that. It's for a reason, I'm hearing. So let's see. Or maybe you might have like maybe there is someone who you didn't have a communication with. You almost forgot about that person. Maybe they are communicating with you, something like that. For some of you, there can be like you are forgetting things, so maybe writing it down so you don't forget important things. Okay, so you don't miss out on important things. So write it down. Maybe if you have a calendar, add it to your calendar. It will be very beneficial. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, look, we have the anchor and the dragonfly. You need to change the ways you're doing things. You're anchored towards one thing. It feels like the ship that when anchored, it's just gonna stay there. And here, Mary Magdalene is telling you that it needs to change. You need to pull that anchor up, and you need to move forward and change the ways you're doing things. You need to change the way you are doing things. The way you're going, things will not work out for you guys. You need to change your plans. You're stuck with something. You got to change, because anchor and dragonfly is reminding me of that. Where you need to make the changes. Where are you stubborn? Maybe you know it already that it's important to make the change, but you're not ready for it. This is the time to be ready for it, to make those changes here. Okay, so I'll take more chance because we need more information. Yeah. Oh wow, yeah. Wow, look, we have this ship, like movement is required and you're just stuck at one place. And when we are stuck, if you have you seen water when stuck at one place, it's going to be dirty, right? It's not nice. uh, uh, if it's not flowing, it's not nice, right? So like that only. um, when we are stuck with one thing, if you're not ready to flow, it is bad. Yeah, we lose our control. Even though we feel like we have control, we will not have any control. It's going to go bad. Yeah. So here we have this energy of God fairy, and whenever this charm comes up, I feel like she is helping you to turn the waves of your life, turn the tides, right? She is helping you to go in a different direction. Uh, so Mary Magdalene is with you, helping you to get out of the stuck energy here. So maybe for some of you, this can be a past memory that is coming up that will help you to come out of the stubborn energy. Or this can be a person who is communicating with you. They will give you some sort of different view perspective that will help you to get out of the stuck energy. So this is, yeah, you are anchored with something, you're stubborn with something, and you're not ready to change the direction here. And here, you need to change something in your life. You will have to change something in your life in order to move forward here. Okay, maybe we will get more information what this area is, where you're stuck. But there is some sort of memories that will be coming up, resurfacing, that will allow you to understand that yes, this stubbornness is because of that thing. So maybe it's okay to let go of this stubbornness. You're anchored towards one thing. Yeah, you're praying, hoping for better days, but at the same time, you're anchored towards something. I'm getting the story, there was like a flood or something was happening, and there was a man who was sitting in his home, and he was praying to divine, please help me, please help me, please keep my home safe and protected and all. So what happened is like first a person came and asked for help, like come with me, I will take you to the safe place, right? He didn't go. He was like, divine will help me, God will help me. Then another person came in motorbike to help him, but he didn't receive the help, right? And he was like there in the home that divine will help me, God will help me. And the third time, someone else, like a helicopter or something, that came and they asked for help. He didn't budge, and he's like, I know that divine will help me. I'm here. And then what happened? His flood came and he passed away, right? He died. And then when he went to heaven, he asked God, why I just had so much faith in you, why you didn't help me? So divine said that I sent three people to help you, but you were the one who didn't receive, right? Yeah, that's the analogy I'm getting here from. That's what it is. So sometimes when we get help, we don't receive the help because it's not coming from the way we think it is coming from. We might be very stubborn, like this is the only way I'm going to receive help. This is the only way things should happen. That stubbornness needs to go here because things can come in different way. So be open to receiving that help, okay? And be open to change things. Yeah, okay. So let's see. I'm sensing a little bit of stubbornness here, and Mary Magdalene will be showing you that where you're stubborn, and she will be helping you to change the direction. So it will really help you to take power over your life, and you will be able to get out of that stuckness. So let's see what else here. We have the rainbow. Wow. Oh, rainbow. It's like a bird moving forward, right? And the rainbow. And we have number 41, and it reduces to number 5. Yeah. And in life, the rains come, and then only we get to see the rainbow. Sometimes life can be like that. We have to face those rains. We have to go. But after the rains comes the rainbow, right? And yeah, maybe when you are changing direction, you might feel like, why this is happening? Why I have to change? Why it cannot be like this, right? But once you start, look again, there is many paths here. It's not only one path. That's the thing. There are many paths to get to one destination here. Maybe you're like, not only this path will take me here, but maybe there are multiple paths that will take you to the same destination. And that's what you need to understand here. So let go of that stubbornness, because there are good things with this rainbow. Life is going to be colorful, but if you are going to be in this energy where you're not accepting new ways of doing things, then you might be stuck in that way, and maybe sometimes things will not come to you that way. It will come in a different way. So be more open here. Be more open. Like the rainbows, there are so many colors, right? Maybe you maybe sometimes you're just stuck with one color. Maybe change your color. Like that's the thing. Change it. Change that thing. Do it in a different way. It will lead you to the same destination, but in a different way here. Yeah. Um, Something like that. So let's see more information here. Mary Magdalene message here. Wow, we have success and nine of cups. Okay, and we have sharing. Oh my God, these look, seven of swords here is also there. Look, again, there are two sides, right? One is like mask, and yeah, politics. The seven of swords, and we have the six. The hard part of the situation will be over when you let go of that stubbornness, right? So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Um, Interestingly, beautiful cards here. So I want more information. I want more cards here for you guys. So let's see what else here. Mary Magdalene, what is the message here? We have seven stress. Look. Okay. So we have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Four of Cups here, and then we have this Seven of Wands here. Okay. So yeah. So again, if you look at this person, he's doing so many things at the same time, and again, it feels like this is an area of your life where you're wishing something. Okay, yeah, this is definitely an area of your life where you're wishing something, and you have the trust, you have that faith, and you want to get to that wish, but that wish is not happening. And again, this goes to that same message. Here, look at this woman is turning in, listening to her heart. She is not listening to her ego. She is not listening to her fear. She is not listening to her stubbornness. She is going, and if you look at, there is this flow here, the water here. She is going with the waves. And when we tune into ourselves, we are going to make the changes that is good for us, right? We're not going to be stubborn here. And that's the exact thing I'm getting here. There is something that you want, right? There is something that you want to receive here, and yes, divine is going to give you. It's yours. You are going to get that wish. You're going to get that luxurious life that you want. Maybe you want a luxurious life. Maybe you want a job to earn more money. Maybe you want good friendship. Maybe you want to pass an examination. Maybe you want to build a house. Maybe you want to be more confident in yourself. But there is the stress. You're doing so many things at the same time, not allowing to rest here. Maybe sometimes you fear what other people will think. So there is like a kind of a stubbornness where you're not listening to your heart, where you're not going with the flow. Rather, you're resisting a lot of things, and you're like, this is the only way I want to win. This is the only way I'll reach my destination. No, there are many ways here. We have so many people doing so many things in different ways. And there was an interview or study conducted where they asked how many ways we can wash dishes. 250 ways to wash dishes came out. And that's exactly what I'm getting here. The success, with this Nine of Cups, the laziness, the lavish life that you want, the luxurious life that you want. Maybe you feel like there is only one way to get it, and you feel like it's not possible for you. If you have a desire, the desire is because you're meant to have it, right? But how we approach our desire, how we think, is different. If we are always thinking in lack, we are not going to get to that destination. If we are always comparing ourselves to other people, we will not. But once we start tuning in, once we are releasing that stress, once we are not trying to please everyone, once we are not trying to do a lot of things at the same time, and we are allowing ourselves to be us, and as we are connecting with our own heart, we find ways that is going to be very different, new ways to approach things, new ways to do things. And that's how, with this Ten of Pentacles, you can make a lot of things you can accomplish a lot of things. So if you look back maybe 10 years or 15 years from back, no one thought that anyone could make money out of YouTube, right? No one thought that they could do something that they love and make money, right? Now also there might be many people who will see that, oh, that's not possible, or it's just for some time, it's not a permanent thing, it cannot happen. There might be people who will criticize that thing. But what is permanent in life? Nothing is permanent, everything is temporary. We humans are temporary beings, isn't it? And but yet we go for things that is permanent, and we chase that because we feel like that's what will give us stability. No, maybe that's not the way of saying things, right? Change your viewpoint here. Maybe just living your life, trusting yourself, going by it. It is going to give you more abundance than anything. Yeah, sometimes we're so hesitant to come out of a comfort zone, to learn new things, to do new things in different ways. We are so closed off. I've seen many people in my own life. They're so closed off doing new things. They don't see new things. They're just in their old, doing the old things. That's what it is. Like that's not it is, right? Sometimes we need to be more open-minded. And here again, it feels like you are someone who can get messages from the superconscious. You can get new ideas from the superconscious, right? But when you are in this mundane energy, right, doing everything, trying to fit in all the time, when you don't have to fit in, sometimes we try to fit in, we lose our own self here. And here Mary Magdalene is telling you to let that stubbornness go, let that idea of who you are, let that go, and explore yourself more. Try to know more about yourself, deep dive, try to know about more about yourself. So as you deep dive, you will be able to remember something that you might have forgotten about yourself. Tune into yourself, tune into your own heart here, and that will give you the ways that will bring success to you in different way that will be more joyful, and it will not be that hard, or it will not be that stressful. Okay, so that's the message here from these cards. Let's see more here for you guys. So we have creativity. Yes, again, new approach to things. Creativity is that only, like news also here. New things. News, something that is news to you. Something that you didn't know. Something to do in a different way. It's like that will come when you tune into yourself and you release that stubbornness. So be open to new things. Do things in a way that makes you happy. Choose your own favorite colors. Trust yourself more. Yeah, it's okay to do things in a different way. It's okay to live your life in a different way. Maybe you're not used to maybe all the people in your family live the same kind of life. Maybe you want yeah, it's like choose different life for yourself. That's something I'm getting here. You have it, like with this creativity, you are going to get those answers. So that's why I was getting like certain memories will be coming up that will help you to understand more about yourself, and that can change the course of your life as you make those changes here. And so that's what, and she will be helping you. Mary Magdalene energy will be helping you. There is God Fairy. She is helping you to turn your life in a way that will make you happy. That will be a little bit like there will be like more peaceful. Like again, these two success, and this person is a very luxurious life. He is enjoying a luxurious lifestyle. And then we have this Queen of Wands. She is in her own element. She has a lot of gold. She has so much that she can give. She is not worried about the daily thing. She is not stressing. She knows that she is powerful and she can make anything work. She is in that energy. So yes, you can be in that energy when you tune into yourself here. And that's the thing. You don't have to follow other people's ways. You can find your own way. Maybe the way you do things will be different. So accept that and do it your own way here. It's time to find yourself. That's what Mary Magdalene is telling you, and she will be helping you. So let's see. There are so many qualities that you have not even known to your. Yeah, there are so many qualities in you that you haven't accessed. You have to act. Yeah, if you need to access, then you have to get in tune with yourself. Okay, so let's see what else here. Compass, look, And then we have wandering circles here. Oh yeah, doing everything by yourself, not allowing people to help you. That can be also a thing. Not with, again, it feels like being more open. So divine will help you. Divine will give you the direction. You don't have to find everything by yourself. You don't have to get stranded. It feels like this woman is stranded, and she's doing everything. She's trying to solve problems by herself. No, maybe you don't have to use that much of your mind. Just get inside of you, just trust your heart, and you will get the answer very easily. You don't have to try too hard, you don't have to stress too much, right? When you just connect with your body, when you get into the silence, that's when the answer comes. That's when you will know where you need to go exactly. So maybe that stubbornness, yeah, that's what you need to let go of your, that this is only the way things is. There are multiple ways things can work out. Okay, there are many paths, not only one path here. And I will keep this card as well, because this is the strongest message I was feeling, so I have to keep this many paths here. So let's see what else here. Mary Magdalene book viewers. Yeah, illumination. Yes, look again, the illumination. The yellow color is very strong. Here we have yellow, we have yellow, here we have yellow here. And again, it's about solar plexus chakra as well, right? Again, orange color, yellow color, orange, yellow, right? So the sacral and the solar plexus chakra. Again, to be confident in yourself, to believe in yourself, that there is a different way for things. I can do things in a different way and accomplish my goals. I don't have to go the way that other people are going. I can do it in my own way, at my own time, right? And reach the destination. So when you tune in, I feel like Mary Magdalene is telling you to tune into hope, tune into faith, tune into believing in yourself, that there are many, many ways that you can accomplish the things that you want. There is not only one way. So get out of that one way, and once you get out of that, like, okay, this is not the way, tell me what way I have to go. As you release that resistance and as you get inside of you, that's when you find way. And as you find a way, you're not going to know where you will be landing, right? You will not know what's going to be next. So what you have to do is to have that trust and faith and go one step, one step, one step. So as you get that idea, take that next step, then you will get more understanding, then go next step. So take it easy as well. You don't have to be like trying to do everything at the same time, trying to know everything. No. Okay. So that's what I'm getting here. So let's see what else here. So we have the radical rebirth. Oh my God, this is going to, as you tune in, this will change your life in many ways. The way you're going, it will change. The course of your life will change. The way you see yourself will change. You will learn so much about yourself that you didn't know before. It's going to create miracles in your life here. So get out of that cage, right? Don't put yourself in that cage here. That's what Mary Magdalene is telling you. And she's giving you the hope. She's with you. She's telling you to have faith right now and tune in. As you tune into yourself, there will be memories that will be coming, and process that, and you will understand where you need to let go of that resistance and change your direction here. Okay. So let's see what is the final message here for you guys. Mary Magdalene wrote final message here. Final message. Work with your sacral chakra and solar plexus chakra. Build your confidence, guys. Trust yourself more. Okay, and let go of certain beliefs that you are holding too tightly. If there is something you feel like you cannot do, maybe that way you cannot do. There will be a different way that will come up. In that way, you will be able to do things. Something like that is there. Okay, so way will come where you will be able to do things in a different way and reach the destination. Maybe you are telling yourself that I cannot do it. I cannot do it. You can. So just stop saying that you can't. Okay. So we have one card on the floor. I'm gonna take it. Wow, what a best card to get, because I feel like Mary Magdalene is someone, she brings hope into people's life. And look, again, the candle, she's bringing the way, she's bringing that illumination, she's bringing that light, she's bringing that creative idea, she's bringing that way that you're not seeing at this time. She's bringing hope into your life. So your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you are at a low point, whether you are caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life. There is always hope. So again, there is a situation that you are struggling with, and here they're telling that the way you are approaching, you will be only struggling only. So just look a different way, and you will find many doors opening for you. Okay, there is this analogy in a book that I read where a fly is struggling to get out of the window, and if the fly looks a little bit left, there is a big door, and it can easily get out of that place. So sometimes in life we struggle like that. We just look at one path, one thing, and struggle. But once we change our eye view, right? Once we just shift it, that's when we see there are so many ways to do things, so many doors opening up. So there is definitely hope. Mary Magdalene is bringing hope, faith into your life, but you need to tune into yourself. You need to allow her to work with you and feel that hope, okay? So that's what I'm getting here for you guys. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Take care.